All right, here we go. Our first stop is way out in South Salem. As we make our way along Commercial Street, let me invite you to schedule your own fancy bus tour. Your business, your church, your nonprofit, even a book club or a bridge group will find the tour inspiring. Sometimes, like today, we go in a school bus. But we can also take a minibus or a van. Just call Jennifer at the SLF office, and she'll help arrange the vehicle and the driver. So, we're on our way to visit Bethany Baptist Church, which is what we call a CAN center. Any church that practices major servanthood to its neighbors is considered a CAN center. Get it? A church that serves as a neighborhood center, a CAN center. We're talking after-school programs, community gardens, foster care, addiction recovery, indoor parks, homeless outreach. There are dozens and dozens of ways a church can serve. Think of all the classrooms and the kitchens and gyms and grassy areas that most churches own. Before SLF was launched in 1996, most of those assets were used only on Sundays and Wednesday nights. Today, there are more than 60 churches in Salem-Keizer who open their hearts and their buildings to serve. A wonderful expression of the gospel. Bethany Baptist is located in the Morningside neighborhood, which means DJ will guide us through the story as our South Salem lightning rod. It's so fresh and innovative, we think it's something other churches might want to replicate. I see we're pulling up into the parking lot, so I'll turn it over to DJ to meet up with our friend, Pastor Tim Baker.
Hey, Tim.
DJ, welcome back to Bethany, brother.
Oh, you bet. You know, when you were crazy enough to have Sam come out here and speak, I don't know if we would ever be invited back.
You guys did great. Actually, you came and spoke here about a year ago, and you talked to our congregation about loving our neighbors well.
Yeah.
And then I had Sam come back a couple months later as we were kicking off this ministry year to talk about serving our city and how the church can really come alongside the people of our community.
Oh, yeah, you guys do beautiful things in the community.
Well, it's just been a good year for us in that way. I think about every summer we do the National Night Out Block Party. We have a couple hundred of our neighbors join us for that. In the fall, we do Upward Flag Football. You know about that.
Oh, my goodness. So many of the families I know just pour in here. There must be like 1,000 people a weekend?
Yeah, even more. And all day long for flag football and cheerleading. We do other things like MOPS ministry. They're getting ready for an event right here this weekend. We have a Celebrate Recovery program for many years. We have a new partnership with the Boy Scouts, and that's been a fun thing. But of all these things, this year, because of our focus, we asked ourselves, what would be something new? And I'm really excited about this new ministry. Now, you know something about it, but I'd love to show the rest of the people on the bus. And we're going to go around the corner here and check out this new ministry.
Excellent.
So like most churches, we have this parking lot. We have this beautiful park-like setting. And a couple years ago, we began noticing police cars and ambulances parking in our lot, sometimes for hours each day. And one day I went out and I knocked on the window. I said, hey, I'm the pastor. Is everything okay? Just waiting for our next call, doing paperwork.
Yeah, exactly.
And what I learned was these guys don't have offices around town where they can work.
Yeah.
They're just told, you go find a quiet place in the various parts of Salem. We want you to sit and wait for a dispatch call, and then we will send you out.
Oh, wow.
After learning about that, we recognize, hey, we have a ministry opportunity here to serve those who are serving our city. And out of that came this concept, what if we created a space on our campus that would help them while they were waiting for their next call?
Okay.
And out of that, we created this lounge.
Well, can we actually go inside?
Absolutely. Let's go.
All right.
So years ago, we acquired this old portable classroom from Salem-Keizer Schools.
Oh, wow.
It was pretty beat up. And so we put in front of our congregation back in the fall this challenge to raise money to make this into a lounge. And our church responded great, DJ. The full pledge came in right away.
Wow.
What we weren't expecting is how many community partners would want to join with us. It all started with the Home Depot Foundation. Shortly after them, Falk Ambulance jumped on, the Salem Foundation, the Salem Police Department, and on, so that the outcome is that we ended up with a room much nicer than we had ever thought would happen here. We've got great recliners in kind of a resting area for the responders. We've got a big flat screen TV for them to rest. We have a kitchenette area with coffee and a microwave and fridge and hot and cold water. They can warm up their lunches and eat there. We have blankets and stuffed animals they can take out on calls if needed. And back in the corner, we have a paperwork station where they can file their reports. And all of this is a gift to them so that they can go out and serve our city from the best optimal position, not being tired or worn out from sitting in their car all day.
That is awesome. Now, looking at my watch here, I better get going. The bus might leave me, but I will be back.
Sounds good, brother. We'll see you. Thanks for
Thank
coming.
you.
Yep.
Hurry up, DJ. We don't want to leave without you, buddy.